everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, but now that it is December and we're in the middle of the holiday season, I've made it my goal to upload a new video every single day until at least Christmas. So now is a great time to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you can stay on top of all of my new videos. Today I have another tea review. I have Peppermint Macaron by Pinky Up. I got this in one of my Sips by boxes. It was the holiday box, I believe. So I say let's go ahead and get this tea steeping. I've been really looking forward to trying this. I have my clear glass mug and my metal basket infuser. I started my business this year and my first product is this infuser. So if you are in need of a good, reliable way to make tea and you'd like to support my dream of having my own tea and teaware company one day, that is always linked in the description box. And right now I sell it on Amazon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the tea right into the infuser. Ooh, I see some intriguing stuff already. And I'm gonna pour in our hot water. And this is an herbal tea, so it can steep as long as we want. It won't oversteep or get bitter. So I'm just going to set it to the side and we can really take our time looking into this brand and this tea and see everything we can find out about it. It smells really minty and there's not a whole lot of information on the bag. I do like these cute little macarons and I like how the packaging is this like copper sort of color. I want to look at the ingredients before I start to look at the loose tea. So I'm gonna have to go to their website. They have a really cute website. They just have a really cute aesthetic. Like, look at that. It's like kind of girly and feminine looking. And Pinky Up is like the perfect name for that because it's like, you know, tea party vibes. Wow, yeah, they have a lot of really cute things. But I want to see that Peppermint Macaron. Here it is. So normally it comes in this cylinder tin. And it says, whether you're in the holiday spirit or not, the Peppermint Macaron tea is sure to perk you up. So delicious, you'll be reaching for this flavor no matter the season. I really need to see the ingredients, but it doesn't say. Maybe on the Sips by website. Here we go. All right, so it says it on the Sips by website. So the ingredients are rose hip seed, white chocolate pieces, sugar, sweet blackberry leaves, lemon balm, spearmint, peppermint, silver sugar pearls, and raspberry pieces. And this is an herbal tea, no caffeine, no actual tea leaves. It smells like a macaron, like it has, not almond though. So I don't really know what is giving it that macaron-like flavor, but here's how it looks dumped out onto a plate. It has like gold balls. Do you see those? Like it has these gold, like metallic sprinkle balls. That's really interesting. I do see the white chocolate pieces. Normally I don't like white chocolate. Like I could never eat like a bar of white chocolate or something. I could just never, like, oh, it grosses me out. But I do like it in drinks, like in coffee and tea. And here on the Sips by website, it says about Pinky Up. Pinky Up is about guilt-free indulgence. A way to enjoy great flavor with few calories and do it in style with our line of on-trend tea time accessories. The brand was created in 2016 in Seattle, Washington by a group of women who love tea and want high-quality ingredients packaged with fun feminine flair. From brewing to serving to sipping, Pinky Up has tea time nailed down. So they do have a lot of like cute flavors like confetti cake, peach tart, cinnamon bun, sugar cookie. I actually have that one too from one of my Sips by boxes. Coconut cream, gingerbread cake. I bet I'd like that. A lot of interesting, fun flavors. And I want to see the teaware. Oh wow, I like this. This is a tea tray. That's so cute. So I love this kind of aesthetic, this very feminine, like tea party aesthetic. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, wow, I like their teaware a lot. Beautiful. Look at this like French press sort of deal. It has this gold like design on it, and it's like pink and gold, it looks like. That's really pretty. So I am kind of curious like what in this tea makes it macaron, like what makes it a macaron flavor, because I was sort of thinking that it would have almond in it, because macarons, after all, are like an almond-based cookie. But it doesn't have anything like that in this. The rose hips wouldn't provide that. White chocolate, I guess. Sweet blackberry leaves are awesome. They add some nice sweetness without adding any calories. Yeah, I'm intrigued by these ingredients. It's not really what I was expecting. Like, I thought it would have that almondy flavor that a macaron has, but I'm curious to see what the actual tea will taste like. It definitely has a sweet smell, and there is something in it that almost reminds me of almond. But maybe it's the raspberry pieces. You know how sometimes almond can lean like the way of cherries? Like it almost has that like cherry sort of vibe, like the marzipan context of almonds. It has like a teeny hint of maybe something like that, so that's interesting. But for the most part, I'm definitely getting that really strong hit of the mint. It smells sweet too though. This is definitely like a decadent blend as far as like teas go. It has sugar, it has sprinkles, it has the sweet blackberry leaves. You know, it has a lot of components that are gonna make it sweet, but then also in this particular one, there's a lot of herby like components too, like that peppermint, spearmint, lemon balm. I like desserty teas sometimes. My favorite are like spiced teas and like more natural kinds of teas. But I like that this is like a peppermint desserty tea because I think it's like the perfect balance of like both of those things. But that being said, like the one thing I never really like about the way that dessert teas are marketed is like the guilt factor, like a guilt-free dessert. It's like, why would you feel guilty about eating a dessert? You know what I mean? I don't like that part of like the, you know, it's like a diet culture thing. It's like, you can have this instead of having a real peppermint macaron. But it's like, if there are peppermint macarons available to me, I gotta have one. How often do you get to have a macaron? So I don't really love the idea of replacing your desserts with tea because number one, it just will never be as satisfying. Like you're not getting textures, you're not getting like the same kind of flavors. I love tea so much, but it doesn't replace anything for me. It just enhances my life even more. You know what I mean? Like it's just an add-on. It's not a replacement for me ever. So I will have my dessert with my tea. I'm not gonna be picking and choosing whether I'm gonna indulge in a dessert or, you know, go guilt-free with the tea because I don't feel guilty when I eat a dessert. Sometimes I overdo it and I don't feel my best and that's no good, but I don't like the concept of associating food with guilt. I think we should just crush that. I love a feminine, girly aesthetic for a tea brand. I love tea parties. I love all of that, like everything this brand is about, but the guilt-free thing always just kind of rubs me the wrong way because I don't believe in attaching guilt to food, especially this time of the year where there's all these treats, all these Christmas cookies and all special things that we don't really get the rest of the year. So I say drink your dessert teas, but enjoy the things you love food-wise too. You know what I mean? But this brand just looks so super cute. Like someday when I have my line of tea and teaware, I think I might like, it's like I love this aesthetic and I might want to reach for like something similar to this. They have all cute French presses like that one I showed you, and they have, ooh, look at this mug. This mermaid mug, it has these like scales and then it says seize the day, like sea, like ocean. Yeah, everything is just absolutely gorgeous on here. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove our infuser and then we can get ready to try the tea. It's smells really good. I still smell that mint more than anything, and I do get that like hint of raspberry in the smell. Let's go ahead and try it and see what we think. It definitely doesn't have that crazy strong peppermint in the flavor as it did in the smell, and I actually like that. It's not too much, like it's not overpowering. Yeah, it definitely is a little more desserty. I don't know if I would get macaron from this because again, it doesn't have that almond thing. But I do really like it. I really love having peppermint at night. Like it's almost like brushing your teeth. You know what I mean? Like having a peppermint based tea at night, I feel like just sort of kind of resets me. Like it's like a little bit soothing, a little bit refreshing. It helps me like wash away the day, you know? And this one is really nice. It's a little bit desserty, like that peppermint is definitely like cut by the sweetness. And I think that raspberry just adds like a little hint that sort of brings it more into like a macaron territory. But I still don't think I'd think of macaron. Like I wouldn't think of like just a plain peppermint either. Like it definitely could be like a peppermint dessert, but I wish it had that almond component that would have made it more like a macaron. But I really like this. It's not really that far off from like a plain regular like mint tea, like, or even like a straight peppermint. But it is like, it's more mild, like it's more balanced. Like I think those sweet blackberry leaves really do something nice to kind of cut through that. Yeah, it's like a toned down, like more like maybe like a peppermint cookie. Like if you had like a peppermint sugar cookie, more neutral than a macaron. But I do really like it. These tea brands sometimes like add sprinkles and things to their tea just to make the aesthetic of the loose tea look good. And I like that, I do. I love like aesthetic and things. David's tea does a lot of sprinkles and it never really freaks me out. But something about those like silver balls or gold, I don't remember what color they were, but those like, yeah, gold ball sprinkles. I don't know why they like freaked me out a little. Like, I guess because they're the metallic color. I'm kind of just like, what's in this? Like, I know it's food safe and it's all good, but something about that sort of unsettled me a little. But I guess it kind of adds like, does it add like a glittery effect to the drink? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's, you know, like those kinds of particles in it, but that could be from the white chocolate or from anything. So I don't know if sprinkles were meant to like make it look a little shimmery. And I would have liked to learn a little more about the brand. I always like really detailed stories about like how a brand was founded and like why a brand was founded and like who the founders are. So as far as my very first impression of Pinky Up teas in general, just based on my own personal taste, I have to give their aesthetic a 10 out of 10. I love those girly looks and those like tea party feminine sort of things. And I love like just their theming, like Peppermint Macaron. Even if it doesn't taste exactly like a Peppermint Macaron, I just love that vibe, that classic girly tea party thing. Their teaware is absolutely precious. I definitely say go check that out. I think for me, it's more the aesthetic and the theming than like the actual taste of this tea. But the tea is enough to like get me intrigued. I can't wait to try more of their teas. I have at least one more from another Sips by box. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it's the sugar cookie one. So I bet it's gonna be really nice. But that is my look at Pinky Up's Peppermint Macaron. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try it and hearing my thoughts. And I hope that you and your families are staying safe and healthy. And I hope you're having a beautiful holiday season and a beautiful day. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.